It's Monday and we're back on it, man. Right now we had a customer start out this morning, bobtail to the chassis yard, pick up a chassis. Went to the empty yard, pick up an empty container. And I got here to the customer. I'm the second container truck here. It's other trucks here, but I'm the second container. Doing one load to this customer today, then I'll move on to another customer I have 3 loads for them today. Then another customer I have 1 load for them today. So it's a busy day today, trying to get everything done. Well, tomorrow's a holiday, tomorrow 4th of July, so I gotta get everything done today, no matter how late it is. Now one customer where I go in there 24/7, it don't matter if they're there or not. So that's the one I leave for last. I'm not gonna go there at any time. I don't mind working even on the holiday, but if the customer closed, I can't do none. Which majority of who I deal with, somebody gotta be there. You either receive it if I'm bringing a load in, or give out the load down there to get. Except for that one customer that I leave for last, nobody don't gotta be there. Strictly drop and hook. I just go there, drop the trailer, pick one up. But that's today and tomorrow right there. As far as Wednesday go, we're not up to Wednesday yet, so that's still up in the air. I already have some loads for Wednesday, but I don't have a full day for Wednesday yet. But this what we typically do. It's just our normal week. Nothing exciting going on, it's just a regular week right now. So right now I'm trying to get the 3rd container out the port for this last customer I have to go to. I finished with the first load I was on this morning, the one that I stored on. I pulled one out the port. After that, take to the customer. I put a second one that I haven't taken to the customer yet. I still have it. I'm trying to get this last one out the port before the port goes. couldn't get the last one. He says lightning too much, so that's it for them for today. So I will drop this back up. Alright, so I had to go pick this one back up. This is the second one going to this customer for today. I pulled it out the port earlier. I had parked it somewhere. That way I could have went back into the port, pulled the last one that I have coming out the port. That way I get everything out the port before the close. But because of the rain, when the white pickup truck pulled up on me, he told me that I won't be able to get the last one, so that was it for them. So that's why I went and picked back up this one I had parked, and I'm on my way to the customer with it. So I'm going to end up today not finishing up everything I had to do because the one load that I couldn't get out. So I'm on the last run for today, and the rain really came down hard, slow everything up. But I'm just going to the customer to drop this box. It's a loaded box. I'm going to also pick up a loaded box from there and take it back to the warehouse, and that'll be it for today. Tomorrow's a holiday. We're off tomorrow, and then we'll get back on it on Wednesday. So it's Friday. I'm at the customer. I'm here waiting for them to open. And this week wasn't so bad. We start off Monday. Monday was a crazy day. Didn't get everything complete on Monday. Monday we had 3 loads that either didn't get covered or didn't get finished. We had 1 load that we pick up the load from the customer, got to the delivery, and they were closed because it was the day before 4th of July, so they had closed early. They closed 2 o'clock. Normally we do that load between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. Somewhere around there we normally deliver at that customer. They had closed early. We didn't know they were closing early. I didn't ask, because normally if they're closing earlier, if anything going on, they'll let us know. So I didn't even ask. And we found out when we get to the delivery to deliver the load, and they were closed. So I end up having to hold on to that trailer until Wednesday. Deliver that first thing Wednesday morning. That was a drop and hook. So when we got there, drop the loaded one, pick up another loaded one, take it back to the original spot. That complete that. Then we had another load that were trying to get out the port Monday evening. It was raining real bad. They ended up closing the chassis yard early because it was a lot of rain and wind. So they closed the chassis yard early. Couldn't get a chassis. And we only had like maybe 15 minutes before the port closed. So because the chassis yard closed, I didn't have a chassis to go pick the box up. End up couldn't get that load. So I end up having to do that load on Wednesday also. Then it was another load that came back from the customer that were going in the port on Monday. That didn't make it into the port Monday. So I had to take that in on Wednesday also. So yeah, whenever loads carry over like that, you just throw your day off, man. Cause Wednesday I have to start out Wednesday cleaning all that up before I move on to what I had for Wednesday. I didn't want that to carry over into Thursday or Friday, especially when it comes to the container loads, because you end up getting charged for them port boxes. And that's another video I need to drop. I still didn't put that video together yet, because I end up getting charged for some containers that were at the customer. I took the load out the port, delivered to the customer. The customer emptied them. The day they say were empty, couldn't make it back into the port that day. End up getting charged for them. And it just a whole bunch of stuff that come along with this, man, that y'all don't even see. A lot of people be hitting me up saying, man, I want to get into hauling containers. If you want to get into hauling containers, start off either, if you haven't get a truck yet, start off as a company driver. Go to a company, see what it's about. Then get you a truck while you're at the company. Lease the truck on to the company. Keep running there for a little bit, maybe 6 months or so, to see what it's about. Preferably a small carrier. Small mom and pop's carrier that will teach you the ropes, let you know stuff to look out for, let you know what you could get charged back for, let you know how to check the containers, see how long they've been in the port, when is the last free day, how long they've been out the port, how much free days you have out the port, stuff like that. Because you come into the game, even knowing that, you're still going to end up getting some charges. But coming into the game not knowing that, you're going to be a huge surprise when them charges start coming at you. Like, whenever I have a container at a customer, I always reach out to them all the time. Find out, is it empty? Is it empty? Is it empty? Keep reaching out to them, ask them, is it empty? Is it empty? Then and if I'm getting the load from a broker, I'll let them know, hey, the container not empty yet. This container going in per diem charges. And then they reach out to the customer, see what's the hold up on it, stuff like that. But we try to get that container back into the port. And on the other hand, sometimes not going to get back into the port by the time them charges hit. But you want to make sure them charges don't become your charges. Like back in December, we had 2 of them that was out the port for about a month. It was about a month, either 2 weeks to a month, somewhere about there. The charges on those 2 containers end up to being about $3,000-$4,000. They've been out the port so long. That was a customer charge, because what happened was the containers came out the port, the customer couldn't receive the load right away, Then you have the holidays, Christmas, New Year's, all that came into effect. The customer, they had closed for a few days, and it was just a big mess with that, man. And whenever you pull the container out the port, you pull it out under your SCAT code. So when these charges bill, they're gonna be billing to your SCAT code. Now you're gonna have to turn that the invoice you receive for the charges, you send that to the customer if you're dealing directly with the customer, or you send it to the broker if you're dealing with a broker, and the broker gonna send it to the customer. And you gotta stay on top of it to make sure you know when they're paid, because if they don't pay, you could get locked out the ship line. You can't haul for that ship line until that bill get paid. So you gotta stay on top of them customers, making sure that they're paying the bills when they're supposed to pay. Because you don't want, because of this one customer, you can't haul none of that ship line. You might have another account that's the ship line that the containers are. So now you can't haul those loads because this customer over here didn't pay the bill. Sometimes you might have to end up paying the bill yourself and then turn around and bill back the customer for. Hopefully you don't have to get to that point, but that's also an option in order not to lose an account that you have. Yeah, so this week right here, we finally caught up on everything somewhat. I still have one container of the customer that emptied last night, but I already have these loads booked for today. So that's why I came here early, so I could be hopefully in and out of here real quick. Turn this in. I got another one coming back here. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna load that, drop that at the yard, go pick up this other box I have at the customer, because that's about to go in per diem charges. I'm gonna turn that in today, and then hopefully I could turn in my my second load for this customer today. If I can't get it in today, I'm gonna have it come out tomorrow and turn it in. But that's the week so far. All the other loads running good. For the most part, man, once I book the loads, if everything going smooth, everybody running, the loads getting picked up on time, loads getting delivered on time, we good to go. With these containers, the biggest thing to watch out for, man, is what going in charges, per diem charges, demurrage charges, stuff like that. You want to try to avoid that as much as possible. Well, I'm here waiting for this place to open so I could go ahead and check in, get loaded, and head on back down. Once I pick up this container yesterday, I went ahead and make an appointment, even though I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make the appointment time. But I made the appointment, and I said, well, depending on how the load go, if I gotta change the time on the appointment, I'll get in the system and do that. But I made the appointment for the time I normally reach back when I'm the first one loaded. So hopefully it go as planned. So it's Saturday. I'm in the port. It's not very often I'm in the port on a Saturday. Trying to see which lane gonna come open. Trying to see which lane gonna come open so I could just pull up in an open lane. But I'm in the port today because I have a container that I didn't get turned in yesterday. I didn't get made the port yesterday to turn it in. I had an empty container at a customer that I had to go pick up. So that just killed the rest of my day right there. So that's why I'm out here today turning this load in. I could take it in Monday, but I didn't want to start off Monday. I didn't want to start off Monday with this loaded box, so I decided to take it in today. And sometime it might end up like that, sometimes not. It's not very often, especially now when it's not super busy. It's not very often I run into a situation like this. And part of what threw me back too was that 4th of July in the middle of the week. So some loads that didn't get turned in on Monday had to go in Wednesday. Load that was supposed to deliver at the customer Monday that didn't get delivered, end up having to deliver Wednesday. So all that pushed the week back. All I'm doing today is just turn this in, and that's it. I have an empty to pick up to go to the same customer Monday morning. The empty yard, I can't get it today because they're not open. Yeah, so we in the port. I got in back into the stack, just waiting for them to come take the box off. One truck just leave out and I have 3 more beside me. Sometimes they go in order when you come in, sometimes they don't. So sometimes you're in here and they'll skip somebody and come to you, or they'll skip you and go to somebody else. Whenever they skip me and go to somebody else, I always call them just to make sure that I'm in the system. Because sometimes you're back in and the sensor don't read that your truck in the stack, so you're not in the system. So that's why I always call. If I see them skip me, I'll always call just to double check, make sure I'm in the system.